Hey math superstars! Welcome to today's video where we're going to tackle one of the most useful fraction skills ever, comparing and ordering fractions. Have you ever argued with a friend about who got the bigger slice of pizza? Well, after this video, you'll always know for sure. We're going to learn 3 super powerful strategies that will make comparing fractions feel like a total breeze. Let's jump in. Before we dive into the strategies, let's talk about why this matters. Comparing fractions shows up everywhere in real life. Imagine you and your friend each get a slice of pizza. Yours is 3/8 of the pie and theirs is 2/5. Who got more? Or maybe 2 stores are having a sale. One takes off 1/3 of the price, the other takes off 3/8. Which saves you more money? These are real questions that need fraction comparing skills. Pretty important, right? All right, here's your game plan. We're going to learn 3 awesome strategies today. Strategy 1 is finding a common denominator, making the bottom numbers match so we can compare easily. Strategy 2 is cross multiplication, a super quick trick that works every time. And strategy 3 is using benchmark fractions. That means using friendly numbers like 1/2 to estimate quickly. Each strategy has its superpower, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one to use. Ready for the first one? Strategy 1. Common denominators. Here's the big idea. If 2 fractions have the same bottom number, comparing them is super easy. You just look at the top numbers. So our job is to convert both fractions so they share the same denominator. Find the least common denominator. That's the smallest number both denominators divide into evenly. Then multiply the top and bottom of each fraction to match. Look at this example. 2/3 versus 3/5. The LCD of 3 and 5 is 15. 2/3 becomes 10/15, and 3/5 becomes 9/15. 10 is bigger than 9, so 2/3 wins. Let's try it together. We're comparing 3/4 and 5/6. First, write them side by side, 3/4 versus 5/6. Now we need the least common denominator of 4 and 6. Let's think. Multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12. They both hit 12 first. So our LCD is 12. Now convert 3/4, multiply top and bottom by 3, and we get 9/12. Then convert 5/6, multiply top and bottom by 2, and we get 10/12. Now compare 9/12 versus 10/12. 9 is less than 10, so 3/4 is less than 5/6. Boom, 5/6 is the bigger fraction. Strategy 2, cross multiplication. And this one is so fast. Here's the secret. Multiply diagonally. Take the top of the first fraction and multiply it by the bottom of the second fraction. Then take the top of the second fraction and multiply it by the bottom of the first. Write those 2 products, and whichever is bigger tells you which fraction is bigger. That's it. No finding common denominators, no converting, just 2 quick multiplications. Let me show you the formula. A over b versus c over d. Compare a times d to b times c. That's the whole trick. Let's use cross multiplication to compare 4/7 and 3/5. Write the 2 fractions. 4/7 versus 3/5. Now multiply diagonally. First, 4 times 5, that's 20. Write 20 on the left side. Then, 3 times 7, that's 21. Write 21 on the right side. Now compare 20 versus 21. Since 21 is bigger and it came from the right fraction, 3/5 is the bigger one. So 4/7 is less than 3/5. 2 multiplications and we're done. That's the power of cross multiplication, quick and clean every single time. Strategy 3, benchmark fractions. And this one is all about being clever and fast. The idea is to use super friendly numbers as reference points. 0, 1/2, and 1 are our 3 benchmarks. Ask yourself, is this fraction less than 1/2, equal to 1/2, or greater than 1/2? If one fraction is less than 1/2 and the other is greater, you're done instantly, no math needed at all. A quick way to check, if the numerator is less than half the denominator, the fraction is less than 1/2. This strategy is perfect for quick mental math, like a fraction superpower. Let's use benchmarks to compare 2/9 and 5/8. Start with 2/9. Is it less than or greater than 1/2? Half of 9 is 4.5, and our numerator is only 2. Since 2 is less than 4.5, 2/9 is less than 1/2. Now check 5/8. Half of 8 is 4, and our numerator is 5. Since 5 is greater than 4, 5/8 is greater than 1/2. So we have one fraction below 1/2 and one above 1/2. That means 5/8 is definitely greater than 2/9. We didn't even need to find a common denominator. That is the benchmark strategy working like magic. Now let's level up. What if you need to order 3 or more fractions from least to greatest? No problem. Same idea, just applied to more fractions at once. The best approach is to convert all fractions to a common denominator. Then once they all have the same denominator, just look at the numerators and put them in order. Finally, rewrite your original fractions in that order. Look at this example: 1/2, 2/3, and 3/8. The LCD of 2, 3, and 8 is 24. Convert them: 12 24ths, 16 24ths, 9 24ths. Order the numerators: 9, 12, 16. So the order is 3/8, then 1/2, then 2/3. Okay, here's a challenge. Let's order these 4 fractions from least to greatest: 1/3, 3/4, 1/2, and 5/6. Step 1. Find the LCD of 3, 4, 2, and 6. The LCD is 12. Step 2. Convert each fraction. 1/3 times 4 over 4 gives us 4/12. 3/4 times 3 over 3 gives us 9/12. 1/2 times 6 over 6 gives us 6/12. 5/6 times 2 over 2 gives us 10/12. Step 3. Order the numerators: 4, 6, 9, 10. Step 4. Rewrite using the originals: 1/3, then 1/2, then 3/4, then 5/6. From least to greatest, nailed it. Here's a cool visual way to check your answers: fraction bars. Let's visualize our 4 fractions from the last problem. Imagine each fraction as a shaded bar. 1/3 gets 1 out of 3 pieces shaded, pretty short bar. 1/2 is 1 out of 2 pieces, a medium bar. 3/4 is 3 out of 4 pieces shaded, getting longer. And 5/6 is 5 out of 6 pieces, almost completely full. See how the bars go from shortest to longest, left to right? That matches our order perfectly: 1/3, 1/2, 3/4, 5/6. When in doubt, drawing a quick fraction bar is a great way to double-check your work. Now you've got 3 strategies, but which one should you actually use? Great question. If the denominators are small and easy numbers, just find the common denominator. It's clean and clear. If you need a quick answer and you're just comparing 2 fractions, cross multiplication is your best friend. Super fast. If one fraction is obviously close to 1/2 and the other isn't, use benchmarks. No calculations at all. And if you're ordering 3 or more fractions at once, always go with the common denominator method. It keeps everything organized. Match the tool to the problem, and you'll be unstoppable. Here's a real-world challenge. It's Thanksgiving, and 3 different pies are left on the table. The pumpkin pie has 5/8 remaining, the apple pie has 2/3 remaining, and the pecan pie has 7/12 remaining. Which pie has the most left? Let's find out using common denominators. The LCD of 8, 3, and 12 is 24. Pumpkin: 5/8 times 3 over 3 equals 15/24. Apple: 2/3 times 8 over 8 equals 16/24. Pecan: 7/12 times 2 over 2 equals 14/24. Now compare. 14, 15, 16. Apple pie has 16/24, the most. Looks like the apple pie is the winner. Go grab that slice. Incredible work today, math superstars. Let's recap everything you've learned. Strategy 1. Common denominators. Make the bottom numbers match, then compare the tops. Strategy 2. Cross multiplication. Multiply diagonally for a super fast comparison. Strategy 3. Benchmark fractions. Use 0, 1/2, and 1 as reference points to estimate quickly. And when ordering multiple fractions, convert them all to the same denominator, sort by numerator, and rewrite in order. You have 3 powerful tools now. Practice these strategies with your homework tonight,